日本時間15日、ドジャースの大谷翔平は敵地で行われたジャイアンツ戦に2番指名打者で先発出場。6試合ぶりとなる12号ソロを含む3安打を放ち、2戦連続のマルチ安打で5打数3安打2打点をマーク。1試合3安打以上は今季7度目で、打率は361に上昇。これで61安打、16二塁打、12本塁打、打率361、長打率680、OPS1.107、29長打、115塁打、ISO321 と、打撃はナ・リーグ9冠となっています。チームも10対2でジャイアンツに勝利し、2連勝で貯金を14に伸ばしています。この日のジャイアンツ本拠地のオラクルパークでのホームランは大谷にとって自身初となり、同球場ではライト後方の海にホームランを打ち込むことがスプラッシュヒットと呼ばれており、レジェンドのバリー・ボンズが35本を記録しており、大谷に初の偉業達成なるかと注目が集まっていましたが、この本塁打は打球速度 182.4 キロ、飛距離は 135.9 メートルでわずかに届かずライトスタンド後方の通路に着弾。スプラッシュヒットには142メートルが必要とされており、約6メートル届きませんでしたが、本塁打後のベンチで大谷は、両手で水しぶきが上がるようなジェスチャーも見せていました。試合を中継した敵地ジャイアンツの地元局、NBC スポーツベイエリアの放送席でも、大谷の一撃には驚きを隠せない様子で、
バリー・ボンズのような打球でしたね。
と、シーズン73本塁打、通算762本塁打のメジャー最多記録を持つスターと大谷を比較。すると、解説のマイク・クルコウ氏も、
大谷が球を完璧に捉えた時の音は聞いたことのないような音がします。それこそバリー・ボンズのようですよ。
と同意していましたので、その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
And hits it high, hits it deep, towards the ocean, gone! Dodgers take the lead on a mammoth home run from Shohei Ohtani.
It's up, it's in the middle, he crushes it. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous to watch how hard he hits the ball.
That is to the part of the park that hitters complain about being too deep to get it out. He cleared that deepest part, that impossible part of the yard by plenty.
I mean, when you see those kind of smiles in a dugout, you know the bench is impressed. And they see a lot of home runs. They just don't see them like this very often. And the smiles just come out. He's one of those guys that even the professionals would buy a ticket to watch him play.
446 feet for Shohei Ohtani, his third longest home run of the season. He has hit the Dodgers' fourth longest as a team. 3 balls and a strike on Freddie Freeman. You see all those smiles from Shohei Ohtani. Ron Renicky, who is an advisor with the Dodgers around the team just about every day, says that Shohei smiles at least as much as anybody down there, and that it's more and more. Freeman takes the walk.
He really is coming into his own as far as the comfort and the personality and getting along with the whole organization, not just his teammates.
His home run is his 12th to lead the team, breaks the tie with Teoscar Hernandez, breaks the tie in this game, and does it in such a loud and impressive way. And it's sort of salt in the wound for these Giants fans who had held out hope that Ohtani was going to be a Giant. Giants were looked at as kind of a dark horse, and that may even be underselling how they were looked at in the Ohtani sweepstakes. There was a stretch there where I think they were considered one of the favorites. Pulled out all the stops, Ohtani and Yamamoto, and you know, the feeling kind of became, and it did become true, you get one, you get the other. Giants felt like they had a good shot to be where those two guys wound up.
And he hammers one to the big part of the yard. What a shot. 1-0 Dodgers. And as you can hear, a lot of Dodger fans here at Oracle Park.
Take a look at the hanger right there at the belt. Boy, and he absolutely squares it up. To give you an idea of just how strong he is. Well, you just don't see many hit out to that neck of the woods, 446 feet away from home plate. That was a blast. And this place is buzzing.
That's the way Barry Bonds used to hit him. There's a foul. When this ballpark was in its infancy, he took on the big part of the ballpark and beat it with plenty to spare.
You know, you talk about Barry Bonds and how special he was, the amount of bat speed that he could generate with his hip speed, which is where you get your club speed, where you get your arm speed as a pitcher, from your hips. When you see a guy who's as tall as Ohtani, and he can run as fast as he can run, that can throw as hard as he can throw, and when he squares one up, I mean, it just has a different sound, very much like Barry Bonds.
I mean, what he is doing in the month of May is absolutely ridiculous. 4 stolen bases, batting .424, 5 for 13 slug. I mean, it's 4 homers, now 5 homers. Yep. What he is doing is ridiculous. And you guys made up a great point, too. We were talking here just a moment ago. The fact, Dr. you said just he's focusing on hitting right now. Because obviously we would love him to pitch, but he's not. But just to see what he's able to do now with the bat has been ridiculous.
He has a chance to be the first DH to ever win an MVP outright. I mean, he's been covering the baseball, hitting for power line to line, but also taking what the pitcher's giving him. And so if he needs to get a base hit, a chopper, a line drive to be able to keep the line moving, he's doing that. But I tell you what, there's only 2 humans I've ever seen hit a baseball that far at that ballpark. The other person is Barry Bonds. Yep. So you say what you want about that, but that's how much power this man has to be able to cut through the marine layer, cut through the wind, and go 400, and really it was 50 feet to me, but it's really, really fun to watch him get comfortable within the lineup and do damage day after day. I thought it was a smart move for Dave Roberts to give him a day off in San Diego, even though they dropped that ball game, because he's too important. With Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, who are MVPs in this lineup, the lineup is totally different when a healthy Shohei Ohtani's in the lineup, and that's how impactful he is.
You know, it's amazing just watching him, and I'm sure there's kids all over the world wondering, what was Hideki Matsui, Godzilla, like when he played for the Yankees, or Ichiro for the Seattle Mariners? Shohei Ohtani is a combination of both those guys, Ichiro and Matsui. He's got Ichiro's arm. Ichiro could have pitched. He threw about 98 miles an hour from right field. Ohtani is a combination of both those guys, the power, the speed, the arm strength, the excitement. It is really fun to see. You talk about him being an MVP, just a DH outright. Yeah, that is tough to do because he doesn't play a position, but he's impacting the game with his speed, his power, his hitting process. Yes, he's at that level. Him and Mookie Betts right now, I think, are the front runners for MVP. I know it's early, but wow, Shohei Ohtani's a beast.
And that's the scary part. If you're an opposing pitcher, that's the front of the lineup. I mean,
that's
it's just not only front runner for the MVP, it's got to be scary.
It's like Shaq and Kobe back in the day.
Exactly. That's what we're hoping they get some rings like those guys did too.
Ambush. Oh, nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Shohei right there gets his 12th, and they're like, whoa, I didn't expect to get a ball out here. It was just hanging out watching the game.
Head down through the baseball. As soon as that ball was barreled, that's Barry Bonds' launch angle where the camera, you just see the bay. It's like that ball, it's going to get soaking wet. Praise Jesus.
TV does not do it justice.
Not at all. You're absolutely right. Man. 4 bombs. He hits one not to the people, to the seagulls. How you like that?
Ooh, to the seagulls. To the windows, to the wall. We got the seagulls, to the sea. Got a lot going on. All right. Well, you were right. You were right. Got to give a man his credit. Carl's Jr. moment of the game right here. Dontrell, you called it.
Man, that's hard to do. Listen, I'm from the Bay Area. Those fans weren't even expecting no baseball unless they bought one. I mean, that is barreled. There's only a few people in the game. Giancarlo Stanton, maybe Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, but that ball is squared up, Jay Hare. We both played at that stadium, man. The outfielders didn't even move. I thought that ball was going to bounce out that pier to them seals.
Yeah, his 12th home run, 5th in the month of May already. Absolutely has been playing so well. And break it down for us, what you saw in that one.
Yeah, you know what? He's one of the best athletes in the world. We're going to go Access 360 and break down Shohei Ohtani's show homer. He's going to get a first pitch slider, center cut. He sees it out of the hand, and the pitcher knew right away, moment of impact. Like you said, to the Seagulls, those fans are going, what's going on here? We got the food, we got the beer sales, what's going on? Why is everybody? There's a baseball incoming. Why? Head down on contact and the explosion. He's short to the baseball, but then long through it.
Outstanding swing. We're gonna take another look at it. The launch angle, 29 degrees, ideal. If it was 30, I wouldn't like it, but I like it as 29 degrees. Exit velo, 113. Look, foot down, great hips. Barrel, yes. And another look. We're gonna play a little video game, The Big Show. Outstanding job. We have freaking blue laser beams on balls. That's how hard Shohei Ohtani hits it. I love the graphics. Great job, guys. And yes, you need to have some type of praise to make sure, you know what, I'm able to share my craft for all to see. And The Big Show, thank you, man. You make TV, baseball on TV, must show TV.
Even video games too, right? Hey, the budgets, we done got a good budget around here lately.
また、試合後にデーブ・ロバーツ監督は大谷の飛距離446フィート、約 135.9 メートルの特大弾について、
あの球場のあの場所に、あそこまで飛ばせる選手は多くはいない。
と振り返り、続けて。
翔平は長い間、勝者としてプレーすることを渇望していた。世界一を目指しているチームでプレーすることをね。我々が今までやってきたことを彼は見てきたと思う。それがプレーのレベルを上げ、毎試合毎打席で集中していることにつながっていると思う。そして皆さんは今、彼の能力を目にしているはずだ。翔平はバリー・ボンズの領域に達している。
と大谷を絶賛していました。これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。